Good morning students, welcome back to online class, history class. Unit 4 is going on, is it children? Yes, the world after World War II. Okay, the world after World War II. Yes, in the last class we learned about that Korean War. Is it Korean War under that 4.4 is given. Korean War, third world countries I taught, I think so. Then non-alignment movement, NAM like that I told. Is it then Cuban Revolution? Is a Cuban Revolution under Fidel Castro. Is brief history is not given in your book. Okay, so moreover questions also very limited questions are there in the book back. Okay, then Cuban Missile Crisis. Yes, so those things and all I taught. Then I started 4.7 under that. What other things are given? Arab-Israeli war. I taught, I think so. Is it so? Today, in this class, I am going to teach about it. That Suez Canal crisis. Suez Canal crisis in the year 1956 it was happened. Okay, so you can take your book, all of you, page number 45. Yes, page number 45 it's there. Okay, you can check it children. Suez Canal crisis. In the year 1956 it was happened. Okay, so that time that Egyptian president is Egyptian president who in the sense Colonel Nasser. Yes, Colonel Nasser, this person only became the president in the year 1952. Yes, so here it is given in Egypt in a COP. Yes, in a hop in the sense, what is the meaning in the sense? That time in the year 1952 in Egypt, in a sudden violent, yes, sudden violent occurred. So that time only who became the president of Egypt? Colonel Nasser became the president of Egypt. So in the year 1956 is very, very important year. 1956, Egyptian president Nasser nationalized the Suez Canal. Nationalized the Suez Canal. So which undermined, he nationalized Suez Canal, which undermined in the sense, which erode, is totally, it distracted, otherwise demolished the British interest. So the British people, they had another plan over the Suez Canal. But this person, he became the president of, president of Egypt, what he did? Yes, Colonel Nasser, what he did? He nationalized Suez Canal. So this one, erode, otherwise it undermined in the sense it totally distracted, otherwise it demolished the dream of British. Okay, so that's the thing. Then with the failure of diplomacy, Britain and France, yes, these two countries, both countries, they were joined together. They were decided to use the force. Against Egypt. Okay, so this and all, who watched in the sense? Israel watched. Yes, Israel watched. Israel saw this as an opportunity to open Gulf of Aqaba. Yes, Gulf of Aqaba to Israeli shipping. So who was watching in the sense? Israel watched, I told just before. So it was waiting for an opportunity to open Gulf of Aqaba to Israeli shipping. At the same time, it put Israel, it put a stop to Egyptian border raids. Okay, so on 29th October, what happened? Israel forces, invaded Egypt. So who used this opportunity in the sense of Britain, used this opportunity to demand that its troops be allowed to. So what they are thinking in the sense of Britain, what he thought in the sense, now Israel, attacked Egypt in order to protect, in the name of protecting Egypt. Who entered there? Yes, so Britain entered and then demanded. Yes, demanded with Egypt. What was the demand in the sense? Shall I keep my troops here in the Suez Canal area, so I can easily protect your area, no? Like that it was asking. Who? Britain was asking. So Egypt refused, and on the 31st October, Britain and France, what they did? They were bombed. Yes, they threw the bombs on Egyptian airfields as well as and other installations as well as Suez Canal area also. Egyptian airfields were demolished as well as the Suez Canal area also totally it was distracted because of the Britain and France. Okay. Yes, however, under the pressure of world opinion, so world level, that countries, they were started to give their opinion. Yes, opinion, especially India. Yes, India represented by Nehru played a crucial role. It's very important role in resolving the crisis. So Suez Canal crisis, came to an end because of the effort of India. Yes, so India, those countries and all, they were following the policy of non-alignment. They did not join with either any other super powers, is it? So likewise only I taught children. So this para is very, very easy. Suez Canal crisis para. What are the things are given in the sense in the year 1956 it was happened. In the 1952 what happened in the sense a rebellion was there in Egypt. So that time only Nasser became the president of Egypt. Yes, 1956 what he did in the sense he nationalized Suez Canal. Suez Canal. Yes, so canal name Suez Canal in the 9th grade until you learned, I think so, children. So this was disliked by the British. So this was affected. Yes, this information, this declaration, this nationalization, affected the British interest. So that's what Britain and France, both of them, they were joined together. They were attacked Israel forces. Okay, Israel forces. Moreover, Israel, saw this is an not Israel forces, Egypt forces. Israel, watched this opportunity, watched this scene and all. Okay, to open the Gulf of Aqaba to Israeli shipping and put a stop to the Egyptian border raids. Okay, so that's what it's given here on 29th October. Yes, 29th October, Israeli forces invaded Egypt. Britain used this opportunity. Yes, opportunity to demand. So shall I station my troops in the Suez Canal area, like that? Britain was asking with whom? Egypt. Okay, but Suez Canal, that that Egyptian president, Nasser, he refused. So that's what, yes, the Britain and France, they were threw the bombs on Egyptian airfields as well as other installations as well as Suez Canal area. So however, under the pressure of the world level countries, they had given the support to the Egypt. So that's what the war was stopped. Britain and France, endured the hostilities. So what is mean by hostility? Yes, what is mean by hostility? In the sense they were stopped the attack. Okay, hostility in the sense what is that? Attack. On 6th November. Yes, 6th November. Yes, 1956. So India represented by Nehru, under the leadership of Nehru, India only represented in that. It played very important role in resolving the Suez Canal crisis. So picture it is given in your book, children. You can check it. This is the Suez Canal. See, ships, many countries' ships are staying here, stationing here. Okay, you can check it, children. It is available in the book also. Then page number 46. Page number 46, you can check it, children. Page number 46, what is given in the sense Arab-Israeli war. In the last year book, it is given as a essay. So this year, no essays are there from this Arab-Israeli war para. Okay, so 1967, it's a one-word answer, children. 1967, it was happened, Arab-Israeli war, ever since the formation of the, so since the formation of the PLO, what is the full form? In the sense Palestinian Liberation Organization. PLO, what is the full form? Palestinian Liberation Organization. Okay, Israel came to be often, they were attacked. Yes, who are attacked, Israel in the sense Syria, Lebanon, Jordan. So those countries often they were attacked Israel. Okay, so that is given here. See, Israel came to be attacked frequently. I am telling often. Okay, frequently, often by Palestinian guerrilla groups. Palestinian guerrilla groups, whoever in the sense, Syria, Lebanon and Jordan, those countries. But at the same time, Israel, it gave back nicely. Okay, Israel resorted to violent reprisals. What is mean by reprisals? In the sense attacked, it gave back again. Okay, so Israel gave back again. Reprisal in the sense attacked. Okay, so attack. In November 1966, Israel, started its strike. Strike in the sense it started its war against the Al-Samu. Al-Samu, it's a one-word answer, children. Al-Samu belongs to Jordan. Okay, often it was getting the attack. Now it is giving back to the opposite people. Okay, so opposite countries in the sense who are they? Syria, Lebanon, Jordan people. Okay, so strike on the village of Al-Samu in the Jordanian West Bank left 18 of them dead, as well as 54 people wounded. Then Israelis air battle with Syria in the year 1967 ended in the shooting down 6 Syrian MiG fighter jets. Yes, people, many of them died, many of them wounded, 54 of them wounded. Is it? Yes, that was in Syria. Yes, so now Jordanian West Bank left, 18 of them dead, 54 of them wounded, like that I said. Then Israelis air battle with the Syria, in the year 1967, it was happened. Then here, 6 Syrian MiG fighter jets also, totally it was distracted. Okay, so in his bid to demonstrate Egypt's support for Syria, Nasser, what he did in the sense, Egyptian president, what he did, he mobilized in the sense, he was sending the Egyptian forces in the Sinai mountain. Everyone knows very well, it is available in the Bible, it is given. Okay, so the Nasser, what he did, he mobilized in the sense, he is sending, he was sending that Egyptian forces in the Sinai. So already who was there in the sense, UN army, yes, United Nations army was there. So this person, he was asking, okay, seeking the removal of UN emergency forces stationed there on May 18. So on May 22, he closed the Gulf of Aqaba to Israeli shipping. Just before only, I told the last paragraph, Israel opened, yes, Gulf of Aqaba for its shipping, like that we learned. Now, who closed? Yes, this person, Egyptian president, who? Yes, Nasser, he closed the, that Gulf of Aqaba, yes, to Israeli shipping. Okay, so King Hussein of Jordan, yes, King Hussein of Jordan, he signed a mutual defense pact with whom? With the Nasser, with the Egypt. Okay, accordingly, so Jordan signed the treaty with the Egypt. So Jordan, whenever it is suffered from the hands of the Israel, who will come? Who will come and help in the sense? Who will come and help? Yes, Egypt. Okay, accordingly, it was decided to place Jordanian forces under the Egyptian command. Soon Iraq also joined in this alliance. So this alliance. Okay. So the next one, what is given in the sense, Israelis offensive. Israelis offensive, so what is the meaning in the sense? Offensive in the sense attack. Offensive in the sense, what is the meaning? Attack. Okay. So Israel, how it was attacked other forces, Arab forces, that is given here following the mobilization. So mobilization in the sense, just before only I told the Egyptian forces who was sent in the sense, that Egyptian president, yes, Egyptian president Nasser, he was sending the Egyptian army to Sinai mountain, like that I said, following the mobilization of Arab states by Nasser on June 5th, yes, June 5th, Israel staged a sudden preemptive airstrike, yes, against, that Syria, yes, Israel staged a sudden preemptive airstrike that destroyed more than 90% of Egypt's air force on the tarmac. Okay, so totally it was destroyed. 90% of the air force of the Egypt was destroyed by the Israel. So similar air assault in the sense, what is that? Air assault in the sense, air strike. Yes, incapacitated, what is the meaning in the sense? Deprived power. Yes, deprived, what is the meaning in the sense? Parikkapattadu, that is the meaning. Okay, yes, the similar air assault incapacitated the Syrian Air Force. Okay. Then here, what is given in the sense, within 3 days, yes, within 3 days, the Israelis had achieved, within 3 days, they got all the places from the Egypt, capturing the Gaza Strip and all of the Sinai Peninsula up to the east bank of the Suez Canal. So within 3 days, Israel captured the Suez Canal, that whole of Egyptian part. Okay. So here it is given, that this person, yes, that Palestine Liberation Organization leader as well as President Yasser Arafat. Yes, Yasser Arafat, this person, he became the chairman. Yes, he became the chairman of the Palestinian Liberation Organization Executive Committee, a position he held until his death. is until 1969 onwards till 2004. Yes, he was there in that Palestine PLOs. Okay, Yasser Arafat was appointed as the commander-in-chief of the all Palestinian Arab guerrilla forces. Yes, in the year 1970. So how he dressed in the sense of wearing a disguised pistol, yes, pistol in the sense, gun, and carrying an olive branch and dressed in a military uniform. His appearance, raised world awareness of the Palestinian cause. Arafat, Palestinian cause. So Arafat was elected by the Central Council. Central Council. This is the one word answer, children. Yasser Arafat was elected by the Central Council of the PLO, Palestine Liberation Organization, as the first president of the state of Palestine. He was the first president of the state of Palestine on April 2, 1989. Okay, so this person, Yasser Arafat. Okay, yes, the next what is given, Arab-Israeli war. So this persons, you can check it here. Yes, children, Anwar. Yes, Anwar Sadat. Anwar Sadat as well as Hafiz al-Assad. Hafiz al-Assad. So these two personalities, they were the presidents of Egypt as well as Syria. Yes, the first person, Anwar, he was the president of Egypt. Yes, sorry, he was the president of Egypt. Yes, this person, he was the president of Egypt. So Hafiz, he was the president of, he was the president of Syria. Yes, so these both presidents, what they did in the sense, they were concluded a secret treaty in the year 1973. Yes, in the year 1973. What was the goal? What was the aim of the treaty in the sense? To bring their armies under one hand, one command. Okay. Yes, so what for in the sense, in order to bring their armies under one command, they were signed the treaty. Whomever, Egyptian President Anwar Sadat as well as Syrian President Hafiz al-Assad. Okay, so Sadat, what he did in the sense, Sadat offered, yes, he asked, with whom in the sense, Israelis, to a peace deal. Yes, a peace deal he asked if they withdrew from Sinai. Okay, so Sinai, everything, captured by Israelis. Just before I told, within 3 days, everything, they were captured, is it? Now this person, that Sadat, Sadat in the sense, Anwar Sadat in the sense, president of Egypt, he was asking, okay, so if you withdrew from Sinai, we can make a peace deal. But Israel rejected the offer. So Egypt as well as Syria, the both presidents, both countries' president, they were launched a sudden and surprise attack. Yes, surprise attack. So when in the sense on religious holiday, Yom Kippur, yes, that was a religious holiday time, they were strike against whom? Israel. So though Israel suffered heavy casualties, it finally pushed back the Arab forces. Finally only it pushed back, heavy casualties, it finally pushed back the Arab forces. So Arabs, gained nothing. Yes, now nothing out of this war too. Yes, the Korean War, here that last class also I told, is it? Last class also I told the Arabs did not gain anything like that. So now also I'm telling the Arabs, they couldn't gain anything by way of mediation. Yes, so by way of mediation, who gained more in the sense? United States of America. They were succeeded in asserting its control, hegemony. What is the meaning? Control over the region in the sense over the Arab region and the Arab countries' oil. Yes, who got a power? United States of America. By way of mediation, they got a more amount of region as well as oil also. Okay, so this much only it is given, children, this much enough. Today we can mark the question answers. Okay, we can mark the nearly 2 classes. We did not mark anything. We can mark the question answers. The remaining, I will teach later. Okay, so you can take your book, all of you children. Yes, book, all of you. Choose the best answer. The first one, Truman. Second one, September 1949. First one, Truman. Next one, September 1949. Yes, the next one, third one, NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Fourth one, Yasser Arafat. Yes. Then fifth one, 1976. 1976. Then sixth one, 1991. 1991. The next fill in the blanks, children. I had written here clearly. By checking this, you can write, I think so. Anyway, I am reading. First one, Dr. Sun Yat-sen. Next one, Peking in China. Okay. Third one, Chiang Kai-shek. Then fourth one, Central Treaty. Fifth one, Versailles. Spelling you can check it, children, here. Except essay, everything we can mark today itself. Versailles. Next one, sixth one, 1955. Seventh one, Strasbourg. Eighth one, till I did not teach children this and all, but after teaching, you can easily understand. Maastricht. Spelling you can check it here. Maastricht. Seventh one, Strasbourg. Eighth one, Maastricht. Okay. Then choose that assertion answer, correct statement we have to choose. No, that one. C. Option C is the correct answer. Second one, option B is the correct answer. Third one, C is the correct answer. Next one, match the following. I applied the numbers orderly. You can write it, children. Dr. Sun Yat-sen, Kuomintang Party. Syngman Rhee, South Korea. Anwar Sadat, Egypt. Ho Chi Minh, North Vietnam. Ngoc Dinh Diem, South Vietnam. This one, the last one alone, I did not teach, I think so. Yes, the last class I will teach. Okay. Next one, page number you can note down, children. Page numbers you can note down. First question, page number 40. Second question, page number 42. Third question, page number 44. Fourth one, page number 43. Fifth one, 44. Sixth one, 45. Okay, we can mark now. Page number 40, take it, children. Page number 40. Chinese Revolution para. China in the pre-war period. Para. Fifth line. The entire administration. That onwards. This para full. Next para starting 2 lines alone. Next para starting 2 lines. Till peasants uprisings. Till peasants uprisings. That's all. 5-1. Yes. 5-2 answer. 42, page number 42, take it. Page number 42. Long march para. Long march para. First line onwards. That para full. That para full. Long march para full. Then third one. Third one. Page number 44. Baghdad Pact. Baghdad Pact para full. 5-3. Baghdad para full. 5-3. The next one, 5-4 answer. 5-4 Marshall Plan. Very, very important question. Page number 43 it is available. Page number 43, Marshall Plan. Marshall Plan para full. The blue color box is given now, that is not necessary. Okay. Yes, Marshall Plan alone full. Page number 43 it is available. 5-4 answer. Okay. Next one, 5-5 answer. Third world countries. Third world countries. Page number 44. You can take it, children. Page number 44. Take it. Third world countries para full. Third, the last class I taught, I think so. The capitalist countries are called as first world. The communist countries are called as second world. Those who are following non-alignment policy were known as third world. That's all. Okay. Then Cuban missiles. The last question. 5-6. 5-6. 5-6. Page number 45. 5-6. Page number 45. Cuban Missile Crisis. Page number, that para, first para alone. Cuban Missile Crisis para. First para full. Okay. Students, so you marked, I think so, 5, Roman letter 5, all the answers. Roman letter 6, next class I will give. Okay, so you marked now everything, you can start learning. Okay, you can start to learn. Yes, whatever the answers you marked, this 2 marks, this lesson very, very easy. If you have doubt in the, during the time of the interactive session, you can ask the doubt. Moreover, children, one information, that history part 4th and 5th lesson as well as 9th and 10th lesson I have to complete. Now 4th lesson is going on. Yes, then one more lesson is there, that is 5th lesson. Okay. Yes, history 9th and 10th lesson, another one teacher will teach you. Okay, geography part teacher, will teach history lesson 9 and 10. Okay, children. Yes, if you have the doubt, you can ask during the interactive session. Yes, with both of them. Okay, children. Yes. Learn, children, don't waste the time. Moreover, that majority of the children, the match the following without writing the questions, answer alone written. Answer alone, the B part, answer alone written. Okay, in the match the following alone. Okay, yes, then 75% of them, by checking the book, you had written, I think so. Many parents also helped, I think so. Their handwriting also we checked in your papers. Please be avoid that. Okay, children? Yes. So this class, will be telecasted during Saturday, I think so. Saturdays and all, you are not at all watching the videos. Okay, so try to watch the videos when you are getting the time. Okay, children? Learn. Okay, children? Thank you very much.